Hello, my name is Kayla and welcome to my budgeting series. The last time we left off was about 3 weeks ago or so. I had a pretty busy and slightly eventful past 3 weeks, so I wasn't able to upload my budgeting videos like I usually do, but in this video I'm going to keep it pretty brief, get myself caught up on where I am, and kind of go over how I'm setting up my second March paycheck, which this month I have 3 paychecks because there is like 5 weeks in March, but my third paycheck is going to go into April because my third paycheck comes on March 31st, so I'll just use that one for my first couple weeks in April. But back where I left off on the second paycheck of February, I did pretty okay. A couple things I want to note. I did add all of these sinking funds and savings into my account, so that is good to go. The gift that I budgeted $44.70 for ended up actually being $45.17, so I just changed that amount and put that in my savings and then ended up spending it, so that's good. I made a few extra purchases, mostly just food, and I even went to an escape room, which was pretty fun. But overall, this paycheck, I stayed pretty under budget besides the fun food and entertainment, since I did go to that escape room, which wasn't really planned. But besides that, I ended up being $18.26 left over. So I'm adding that to my leverage money, so that adds up to $28.30. So that pretty much sums up the second paycheck in February. So we're going to move on to the first paycheck in March. I did have a dog sitting gig during this paycheck, so that brought in an extra $270 plus my normal paycheck of $420-ish. I didn't have really any fixed expenses to pay for besides my Spotify membership. My sinking funds, I allocated the normal $100 to these 3 accounts. So I went ahead and did that. My savings I didn't do anything with. My variable expenses, I kept it pretty, I guess, higher than usual because this paycheck, I did plan on spending a lot of money on food, as you can see, because I kind of was on a little vacation. It was kind of my spring break. So I spent a lot of money on food. I basically spent money every single day this paycheck. But overall, I stayed pretty under budget, surprisingly, for what I allocated for. Besides the fun food and entertainment, I went $6 over. Not a big deal because at the end of the day, I still had over $160 left over, leveraging $189. So that's it for that paycheck. And then this is where I'm leaving off here. So this is where I am right now. My normal paycheck from my job is $427.40, and I actually got my refund from my university that I'm going to put towards this paycheck as well to get caught up on some of my savings and sinking funds. So that was $674.13. Fixed expenses, I have nothing to pay for this paycheck. That will be probably my next paycheck. My sinking funds, I'm putting a lot more money in this time because I have the funds. I might as well. So I'm putting $200 in towards my education, my moving, and my travel. Car maintenance, I'm putting in the usual $50 because I don't think I put it in last paycheck. Yeah, no. So I went ahead and did that. And then gifts, I decided to put $24.13 in. I think that was because... I'm actually not sure why I'm putting... Oh yeah, sorry. I know why. I'm basically taking my whole refund money and putting it in my sinking funds. So $600 of that is going towards the 3 main sinking funds that I have, plus the extra $74.13 into these last 2 categories. So that makes more sense. But my savings, I'm putting in $200 from my normal paycheck. I think that'll be fine. Because I didn't do it here. So I'll be pretty caught up, to be honest. So that's pretty great. And then my variable expenses, basically how I did this is I already made purchases before I started budgeting this paycheck. Like I went to In-N-Out and that was $8.39, so that goes into the food. Venmo, $31.24. This was like a bunch of just random food places that I went to, so that was more food. And then airport parking, because I did go out of state during my spring break, so that was another $40, and that goes into my personal. So based on that, I kind of figured out my budget from there. Fun, food, entertainment, I'm leaving myself $50. I think that should be doable as long as I don't spend any more money on fast food. Maybe like a couple places like McDonald's here and there, but just considering the how I went overboard these last couple paychecks, I'm kind of wanting to not eat out as much for a while. So that's why I'm putting a little more money in my groceries. So this is basically whatever's left over. So I'm putting $50 in my fun, food, entertainment. And I put $100 in my personal because I have the funds. Extra money, I mean, I don't plan on really spending $60. But I guess if I feel the need or want to splurge, then I do have the funds. I'm feeling okay, you know. My sinking funds and my savings are pretty good. But it's there if I want it. If not, then that's more leverage money that I could put towards the next paycheck. Gas, I'm putting in $40 because all of that traveling back and forth to the airport, I am pretty low on gas, so I do expect to have to pay for gas this paycheck. If not, the next paycheck, but I have that money available if I need it. And yeah, that's pretty much going to cover how I plan to do this paycheck. One thing I will note though is I just recently bought groceries. My family went and bought groceries recently, so I actually might not need this money in groceries. So worst case scenario, if I do decide to eat out a little more than I plan to, then I can just take this money and put it right on down here and it'll be completely fine. So really I have like what, $87.40 to spend here, even though it was some of that's kind of taken up from this. That's basically $40 right there. So really I only have like $40, which is still a lot more than what I usually budget for. Yeah, I usually only budget $20. But I think I'll be okay. This was a pretty short and sweet video, just trying to get myself caught up on how I'm doing. It's been pretty good. I'm adding up my leverage money, so as long as this doesn't happen again, I should be okay. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I plan to make a video and stay more up to date with this more frequently now that I'm not on vacation, I guess, anymore. So do expect a video next, nope, not next week, in 2 weeks, where I will get set up for my third paycheck in March. Thanks for watching.